Hello friends. This video is brought to you by mywayteaching.com.
Let us read the question. Harpreet tosses two different coins simultaneously. Say one coin is of rupee 1 and the other is of rupee 2. What is the probability that she gets at least one head? To solve this question, let us write capital H for heads and capital T for tails. Then the possible outcomes of tossing the coin simultaneously will be either getting both heads, one head, one tail, tail and head, and both tails. Also, these are equally likely, and we can say the possible outcomes of the experiment are 4. We want to find the probability that she gets at least one head. So let us define an event E getting at least one head. Then the number of outcomes favorable to our event E will be getting one head or getting two heads. That means 3 outcomes are possible which are favorable for our event E. Hence the probability of happening of E is equal to 3 by 4. Let us proceed one step further for our knowledge. How can we define E dash now, which should be not A? That means not getting an head, not getting even one head. Then the possible outcome favorable to our event E dash or E bar will be only 1. So probability of E bar will be 1 by 4. We could have also done this by using probability of E bar should be equal to 1 minus probability of E, which is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4, 4 LCM, so 4 minus 3, that is 1 by 4. So both ways we get the same answer. Till now we have been doing examples where the number of possible outcomes in each experiment was finite. There are many experiments in which the outcome is any number between two given numbers, or in which the outcome is every point within a circle or a rectangle. That means in such cases we are not able to count the number of all possible outcomes, as we know that there are infinitely many numbers between two given numbers and there are infinitely many points within a circle or a square or a rectangle, whatever the figure may be. So the definition of probability which we have been using so far cannot be applied in this form. Let us look at the way out. Let us look at the following example. In a musical chair game, the person playing the music has been advised to stop playing the music at any time within 2 minutes after she starts playing. What is the probability that the music will stop within first half minute after starting the game? Here, the possible outcomes are all the numbers between 0 and 2. So basically the experiment is to stop the music between 0 and 2 minutes. This can be understood as that this is a portion of a number line. Say we have a number line. So it is a portion of the number line from 0 to 2. We have to find the probability that the music stops within the first half minute after starting. That means let us define the event E to be stopping the music after first half minute. The outcomes favorable to our event E are the points on the number line from 0 to half. So what we can do is that we can consider the distance between 0 and 2, which is 2, and the distance between 0 and half, that is half. We can now argue that of the total distance of 2, the distance favorable to the event E, that is stopping the music after first half minute, is half. So probability of the happening of the event E is equal to distance favorable to event E by total distance in which outcomes can lie, which is equal to half by 2, which is equal to 1 by 4. Hence, we have extended the idea of finding the probability as the ratio of the favorable distance to the total distance. Similarly, in case of rectangle or a circle, we can extend the idea to the ratio of area to the total area.